Hey lovies, so if you guys are Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this is going to be your reading to see what your person or what people like in general love about you. We're going to get some oracle cards to start on the top row, then we're going to get tarot on the next row. I'm going to pull from this bag of traits that I have to see what specific things your person loves about you. And then this little hype deck that I created, which is basically like, you are great because of this. I like this about you kind of deck. So it's pretty uplifting. I just want this to be like a hype reading. And then also though, if you wanted more insight into how your person's actually feeling about you, I just created like the playlist on my channel. So I have all the zodiac readings. The last series that I did was what's your person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions, and I also have some pick a cards, so feel free to check those out if that's more of a reading, like you wanted some more insight into how your person is actually feeling, because this reading is all about you. So let's get cracking. What does Cancer's person love about them? Whether it's romantic, work, co-workers, friends, family, whatever's going to come through is going to come through. So let's see. What does Cancer's person love about Cancer? Oh, number 15, be your own hero. So this came through also in the Aries reading. Also, we have Gypsy here, blame my gypsy soul. You could have blue eyes because both of these people on the card has blue eyes. They have a similar, you could have nice lips because they kind of have this like pursed lips too. So I don't know, you could have like full lips, something like that. All right, so be your own hero. I feel like you're super strong. I feel like you've been through a lot of things where you kind of maybe felt like on your own and you had to rise up and like be strong, like for yourself. Maybe for other people, you had a lot on your shoulders, I would say. But I feel like you're very tough, and you're very self-sufficient. You're able to kind of withstand a lot of hardship and kind of, I don't know, like stay strong. It's like you use what you've learned. You could also, be a really good listener with those ears like coming out. There's like bunny ears. You could be somebody that people really like talking to, because you're a really good listener. Let's see what else we have coming out. But I feel like a lot of people could depend on you. You could be like a source of strength for a lot of people, or just inspiring because of like everything you've kind of done on your own, and overcome on your own. Let's see, what does Cancer's people love about them? Okay, this like card comes out in like every reading, I swear to God, that I've done. So we have 11th house friends. So you could be a really good friend. Again, this is like I was saying, you're a good listener. Like you could be really sweet, even though I feel like you have this strength here. Like you could just be a really nurturing friend, with that Cancer energy. And the 11th house, you could like entertain a lot at your house, I'm getting. I don't know why that just came through. So you could like to have people over, family and friends, and just, you could be like the host, kind of, the hostess. Ooh. Let's see, what does Cancer's person love about Cancer? Ooh. South Node, life's debts. And then we have the fire element, desire, on the bottom, and that was on the bottom when this came out too. So I feel like you could have a lot of fire in your chart, but you don't have to. But that could just be saying that you're attractive and a lot of people like desire you. You could be like very good looking. With South Node, life's debts. Excuse me. I feel like you could just kind of feel like you've had some bad luck and some bad turns in life, and that's like that whole be your own hero kind of a thing. Maybe even financial problems with life's debts, or maybe you kind of come from like a I don't want to say poor background, but maybe not a great financial, like you're not like maybe coming from money and like a wealthy family. You've kind of had to like scrape your way to the top or something like that. But you've done it. Like, you know, like, it's like you didn't give up. Like, I feel like you're somebody who's like super strong, and you work hard. It's like, maybe you've like ruined your credit, for example, or like, I don't know, like had to kind of live in like, you know, like a rooming house. Like you've had like kind of like financial hardship, I'm getting, in your life. But it's like you figured out, it's like you're a problem solver. Like you figured out how to solve the problems and kind of fix the situation for yourself. I feel like you have had a lot of kind of tricky situations, and through it all, I feel like you try to like be the source of nurture and comfort for other people. Like it hasn't like hardened you, hardened your heart at all. Like you've remained like just a nurturing, soft presence for a lot of the people in your life. And I feel like even though like something I'm getting with this life's debts, like even if you don't have a lot of money, it's like you would give your last dollar to somebody. Like you're a very giving kind of a person. And it's like you still want to be that strong presence for other people. Even if you don't have that much to give, like you'll give what you have, I'm kind of getting. So what else do Cancer's people love about Cancer? Oh, be spirit, sweet results await. Number 7. So yeah, it's almost something like these two cards, like the colors are kind of similar, the color scheme. So it's making me think that even though you might have had some financial issues at one point in your life, it's not like meant to be that way. Like you've, oh, and then we have Peacock spirit, let it shine. So, and then Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Again, maybe like you had to go through these hardships in order to kind of learn things about money. Like I know for me, like I messed up my credit, and then, but now I know how to like when I was younger, I messed up my credit like so bad. Made a lot of stupid mistakes. And then but now I know how to fix my credit, like step by step. Like I have that knowledge, like that I gain. And I feel like it's something like that where you've taken like kind of a crappy financial situation and just like turned it into something good, like turned it into lessons. I also feel like, because on this beat, it looks like there's dice there. It's like you could have had like a change in fortune, or if you haven't yet, I think spirit could be wanting you to know, like, don't worry, like it's not always going to be like this. And like you will have like a change in fortune at some point. So that's just a little side note from spirit, like sweet results await, whether or not they've like manifested yet. The Peacock spirit, let it shine. I just feel like you have such a beautiful, nurturing heart. I also feel like you could be, I don't know if I said this, but like super attracted. Yeah, but that fire element desire. I feel like a lot of people are attracted to you and like just appreciate like how good looking you are, because that's what peacocks are kind of known for, like being so beautiful. You could have an eye for color, whether that's like in your house or like with your outfits and things like that. Like you could dress really beautifully. You could decorate your house really nice, like have a nice color scheme. And just like also just because Cancers are known for like the house, the home kind of thing. You could have the ability to like make a house a home, whether that's with like decorations or just with like the vibe of like, of love. Like I hate to say that, it sounds kind of corny, but I feel like that's like a thing here where it's like you just make people feel at home with you. And you have just like such a heart for other people. Like I feel like you feel for other people for sure, and you want to be there for them with this friend's energy coming through as well. It's like this person is like holding this person's head, like trying to comfort them. I feel like you could have a vibe like that. Let me just see. I don't feel like this is even. Okay. What do Cancer's peeps love about Cancer? Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So I don't feel like you're fake. I feel like you're very authentic. Like if you're upset, like people are gonna know, like with this shining through here, it's like, because even this peacock looks kind of pissed off. So it's like if you're pissed off, like people are gonna know. If you're sad, people are gonna know. If you're happy, people are gonna know. If you're feeling silly, people are gonna know. Like I think people appreciate that about you, that you're very expressive, and you kind of are very genuine. Like you let it all hang out, kind of unapologetic, I would say. Oh, I almost just broke my nail. Unapologetic with your emotions. Let's Let's see. And also, like, if you're in a romantic partnership or even your friendships, people, like, you're not afraid to, like, let people know how much you love them and appreciate them. Especially your romantic partners, I feel like, are always feel very nurtured and appreciated by you. And that's something that they... And also, like, you could be super sweet. With the B, you could be a really hard worker. And it's like, that's how you maybe were able to pull yourself out of this financial situation, whether you have yet or not. Like, that's, you're like a busy bee, like working. Also, I was thinking you could be a queen bee. Just because with the bee, that's what I think about. But it's like, you're like the queen bee, but like emotionally, like with this peacock, but like you're also like a worker bee. You're not afraid to do the work behind the scenes kind of a thing. And I'm also thinking of honey and just how that Mariah Carey song, Honey, like, and it's just like, honey, when your love comes over me, like, kind of thing. It's like, I feel like that's how people just, you have really good energy that people just like to be around. Like, they just feel good when they're around you. Oh, okay. Be willing to express love. Yeah, like, I feel like you let people know you're very expressive. I think I was saying that. Express love to receive love. And then on the back, we have act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. I feel like that's more just saying that you consider other people's feelings. And, like, you're not somebody to just kind of be selfish and not give other people's... Like, I feel like you're a good partner. Like, you want your partner to feel loved. Like, you want to always be, like, honest with your partner. I don't feel like you hide things from them. I feel like it's a very open, honest kind of connection that you have with people. We have a few sixes here. 6, 6, 6. Let's see. That's pretty much... We have 3. But 3 out of, what, 7 cards is almost half. So I feel like you have just a way of, like... It's just a very harmonious, like, nurturing, loving spirit that you have that is, just makes people feel good. Like I was saying, your partners, your pets, your children, your friends, like, whoever is, like, in your circle, like, you're a lover. Let's see what else. Oh, I didn't ask a question, sorry. What do Cancer's peeps love about Cancer? The Queen of Acorns, passion and creativity. So maybe, like, with this sweet results await, like, something that could kind of get you out of this financial funk is, like, following your creativity. And if you have any ideas or things like that, I think that's, like, a message that the Queen of Wands is coming out underneath this bee spirit. Again, there's, like, that queen bee energy, like I was getting, like, that fiery, because we had this, like, fire element coming through. And now we have the Queen of Wands, which is like the Queen of Fire, basically. Passion and creativity. I feel like you are very naturally, like, creative. Like, you get good ideas. And, like, you are just kind of, like, in that queen energy where, with that, especially with that own be your own hero, like, you're very strong. I feel like you're very independent. I feel like but it's, like, almost like a good balance where you're not wanting to, like, not be in a connection. Like, you're very independent, but at the same time you can be in a relationship and maintain your independence at the same time. Like, you're very balanced with that 6 energy that was coming through 3 times. It's like you have that good balance in your life where you have your own shit going on, but, like, then at the end of the day you like to kick back with your boo and just, like, feel the love. I don't know if I want to take all those at once. Let's just get, like, 1 or 2 at a time. What do Cancer's peeps love about them? 6 of Acorns, success and triumph. Again, you've triumphed over some difficulties. And I like that we have, like, a doe and then a buck, I guess that is, a stag, whatever. So it's like the female and male deer. So it's, like, almost like you have that good balance of, like, masculine and feminine energy where you're very nurturing, but you're also very take charge in your life. Like, you get things done, like, you have ideas, ambitions, choice and ambitions, the 7 of shells. Although I think sometimes you kind of can get stuck in a loop where maybe you have so many ideas that you don't know which one to pick. But I think just the fact that you have so many just speaks to the fact that how creative you are. It's like you have all these ideas, like, going through your head, but maybe sometimes you have trouble acting on them. or something like that. So I think Spirit is just wanting to come through to say, like, no, if you have ideas, like, follow them, try them out, because I think you're meant to be successful. Then we have Justice, number 11. So that's like some Libra energy coming through. You could have that in your chart, but you don't have to. Truth and clarity. I feel like, again, you're very authentic. You're very honest. You have a very balanced perspective. I don't think you make decisions lightly. I think you sit on things. Like, again, with this 7 of shells, I think people appreciate the fact that you kind of weigh, you're a very fair person. You weigh both sides of a situation. You won't just, I don't think you're somebody that really acts impulsively. I feel as though you could have a temper, but at the same time, like, you make smart decisions is what I'm saying. So especially, I feel like this is more about a partner coming through in this one, and your friends too, but they could appreciate that, especially if they're a little bit more impulsive, like you're kind of like that steadying energy that's like, well, wait a minute, like, why don't we think this through? And you kind of maybe put your heads together and like come up with a good decision together. And even if you're single right now, this could be like past partners coming through, and like that's something that they appreciated about you. What else? What do people love about Cancer? I think a lot of people go to you for advice. Like I said, you're a really good listener, and you've had a lot of experience with some crap in your life, so you have good advice for people. Like you're very street smart, I'm getting. Very clear-headed. And then we have 2 of crystals, balance and adaptability. Yeah, you're very adaptable, very balanced. This says balance. If we have Justice, it doesn't say balance on the card, but obviously it's known for being like a very balancing, like stable energy. And then in the back of the deck, we have the 8 of feathers, courage and solutions. Again, this mouse is making me like kind of think of this South Node, where you've been in situations where you did feel small and you had to kind of like fight your way out of it, but you did. You didn't just sit and wallow in it. It's like you figured out, you worked hard, like you found solutions, you adapted to like whatever like life threw at you. And also like with this kangaroo, that's making me think of like you know, like they have their pouch with their little babies inside. So it's like, if you are a mother, just because Cancer, and you don't have to be an actual mother, like you've given birth, but it's just making me think of them with their little pouch for their little babies. And it could be pets, it could just be your friends. You just have that nurturing kind of an energy where you just want to protect people and like pull them close to you, put them in your little pouchy, and kind of like protect them from getting hurt, because it's like you have no illusions about how hard life can be. And it's like sometimes like I feel like you just want to protect people because you're very clear-headed and you can see things and see the potential, like, because you've had a lot of hardship yourself. So let's see what else. We have materialistic. Yeah, there's something about money here, where I think that you've had money troubles in the past, or you could be currently having them, but it's like you could be doing, like, even if you don't feel like you've made progress yet, you could be in the midst of doing things to kind of fix your financial situation, like taking like a slow and steady approach, just like with this worker bee. It's like you have a plan to get yourself out of it. And then we have cheerful. That's not, yeah, I feel like always your emotions kind of come through, and like I was saying, when you're happy, people know. I feel like you probably do have like more of a cheerful disposition, unless, even with this bee spirit, that's kind of like an upbeat kind of an energy, the 11th house with the friendship energy. I feel like unless someone gives you a reason not to, you're a pretty upbeat person, friendly. We have fighter. Yeah, what? Exactly, unless someone gives you a reason, like you will maybe turn into like this kind of more intense energy, like where you don't take any shit. You could have moved around a lot. I don't know if I said that, just with that gypsy energy coming through. You could have like lived in different countries or states. You could have just like moved house a lot, just like live, you know, you could be somebody that just kind of can't stay in one place, like a little bit restless, I would say. Let's see what else. Dreamer. Yeah, with the 7 of shells energy, it's like you have these dreams and you have these ideas, and that's really cool, but it's like, don't be afraid to kind of try to make them a reality, because I feel like you have the goods to make that happen. Like probably maybe even some of these financial lessons that you learned have equipped you with some knowledge to kind of like made you a little bit more business savvy, so you're able to kind of make smart decisions like in regards to like business. If you were gonna start, oh my god, I just pulled the business savvy card. That's so crazy. Oh my god, that's so funny. All right, so yeah, like you have like the business. There's a lot about money here. Well, I mean, just these two. But it's like, I feel like the fact that you pulled yourself out of these financial things, like it's like a slow and steady wins the race kind of a vibe, where you know how to like put in the work for the long haul and like make financial decisions for the long haul. We have awkward. Okay. Then maybe you're kind of like silly and I don't know, you just, or maybe something that I'm getting is that like when other people feel awkward, you almost make them feel more comfortable. Because like I'm kind of getting like a tough kind of an energy for you, where like you, I don't know, like a kind of very like confident, like sure of themselves with this hero energy. It's making me think that. So it's like maybe you're good at making other people feel good when they feel awkward or something, like with this kind of friendship energy. Stable. Yeah, you've really brought yourself to a stable place. And you know, if you have any like lingering feelings about like maybe some of the bad choices you made in the past, or like whatever mistakes that have kind of caused this financial insecurities that you have, I mean, I think Spirit is wanting you to be like, that's not you anymore. Like let go of those old beliefs, because maybe that's what's like holding you back from like achieving your dreams. And then we have thoughtful. Yeah, I feel like you are a really good friend. Just because we had that friends card coming through. I feel as though, again, with that thoughtful coming out under the awkward, it's like you see, like you see when people are uncomfortable or upset, and you just want to like help them feel better. Like you just have that nurturing energy where you would do anything for the people you love, be willing to express love, and thoughtful. I feel like this was kind of coming through in the Scorpio reading as well, where it's like you will do something nice for somebody without being asked. You'll, in a romantic relationship, you'll probably bring like little surprises for your person, stuff like that. So what would Cancer's person want to say to Cancer? Like, what do they appreciate? What do they most want them to know? Oh, okay. I saw one flip. You're badass. Yeah, with that fighter. Like, you definitely don't take any shit. But then look, you're mad chill. So it's like you have those two sides where like, don't fuck with me, but if you don't, like, I'll be, I think I was saying that, like, I'll be like really cool with you. So it's like that feminine energy, but it's like that masculine energy like comes out if need be. Like there's like that good balance of like that feminine and masculine energy. You're so amazing, but so humble. Yeah, I almost feel like with the humble humility, I guess that would be, it's more like an insecurity. I hate to say it, but it's almost like you don't realize how amazing you are, like at all. And you need to realize it more. You keep such a nice home. Yes, I think you have an eye for decorating and things like that. And even if you're like, no, I don't, like maybe it's just the good vibes that like make people want to be at your house so much. You're so ambitious. We have ambitions and ambitious coming through twice. So I really do feel like you have a lot of dreams and aspirations for yourself. Then we have the way you believe in the goodness of life after what you've been through is so inspiring. Oh, I love that. Yeah, because there's definitely have been some hardships in the past. I was getting financial, but it doesn't have to just be that. But it's like you still keep trying and keep going and like planning things for yourself. It's like life never stops for you. You're like hopping on to the next thing. Like a lot of these cards are like very forward moving. You have such strength. You're so feisty. Yeah, with that fighter, badass, feisty, strength. I just also love the way you laugh. That was on the bottom of the deck. So you could be really funny. Oh, Leo. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me just grab him. Leo. Come on, bub. Come in. I am so sorry. Okay, Leo, come on. Get over here. No, pipe, it's okay. All right, we're just going to get two more. Sorry. Guys, relax. Yeah. You're not afraid to fucking tell someone off and bark at them if they're being an asshole. No, just kidding. Right, Leo? It's like my Leo. Like my crazy doggy. Your skin looks so soft. So, like I was saying, I feel like you're really pretty or really handsome if you're a gentleman or whatever. You smell so good. I feel like you have your, all right, Leo, come here. I feel like you have your, with this peacock spirit, it's like, yeah, you look good always, even if, like, again, you're financially, like, a little bit not in the best place right now. It's like, you work with what you've got to work with, and you just could have some natural like attributes. Like, you don't need a bunch of like fancy designer clothes or makeup to like look good. Like, you have a natural beauty. Probably don't even need to wear makeup if you are a woman. Let's see what else. Come here, baby. Okay. Your eyes are so intense. So you could have really nice eyes, maybe blue. And then it says, I love how you have integrity even when no one's looking. Right. It's like, even if you like knew you could get caught cheating, like you wouldn't do it. Like, you're very, like, even if you knew you could steal something and not get, you know, and get away with it, it's like, you just wouldn't do that. You're not that kind of a person. Like, you have a really good heart. And maybe sometimes you felt like life isn't fair because it's like, I'm such a good person, why does all this bad shit happen to me, kind of a thing. But it's like, I feel like sometimes like the best people have to go through the toughest lessons in order to like strengthen them and get them ready to like follow their goals and, you know, follow their creativity and really get on their path. And like, look at it like that and just be grateful for it. Could like be like a game changer for you guys. So you guys are amazing. You're definitely feisty and badass, tough cookies. You got some knowledge acquired from some hardships that you've endured. You're very attractive. You keep a nice home. People love like hanging out with you. Like, you're very chill and like fun to hang out with, but super strong and a really good listener. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please leave me some love. It helps my channel grow, which, you know, is the goal. So I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are. And me and Leo will catch you in the next reading. Okay? Thank you guys. Bye.